Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Drew Smiley gets the ball for the Rays in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Alcides Escobar makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Omar Infante to stand in. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting third.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
He get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Eric Hosmer takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Smiley comes set. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Runners off for second. Chopped at the plate. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Royals. Yordano Ventura is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What's your take?
What makes him difficult, the fact that he throws two different types of fastballs. He's got that four-seamer, and then he's got that two sometimes. Very difficult to attack both.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Logan Forsythe comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well.
Third.
And this ball's center cut right here. Got it right on the barrel. He just drills it into left field for a one-out single.
Evan Longoria takes his first shot now with a man at first following the one-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. It's the Royals 1. Alex Gordon makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Smiley peers in. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, this center fielder that we're going to watch, great range. Ton of speed, can cover a lot of ground. It won him the Gold Glove last year. I can't wait to watch him play center in this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. He's got it, and there are two down now.
One thing you can already pick up on in these first couple innings is that he's leaving the ball up more often than he should. It's already hurt him once on that home run, and even though that's an out, that ball was hit pretty darn well.
Mike Moustakas into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. High in the air and deep to left center field. Jennings going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Batting ninth.
Standing in now, Paulo Orlando. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals get one here courtesy of Mike Moustakas. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 2-0. Corey Dickerson strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now. Here's Desmond Jennings now.
Left fielder, Desmond.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The home run estimated at 414 feet officially. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, James Loney. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Loney.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
It's just so hard to sit curveball when the pitch before is 96. It's almost something where you sit on one pitch because you can't cover both of them.
Gordon is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Logan Morrison stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run.
Take the play and in the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. We return to Tropicana Field after this. Back for the top of the third here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. Alcides Escobar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit now as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
Omar Infante to stand in. On attempt misses. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Chop this one right side. Morrison's there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain stands in. Smiley steps into the windup. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
First delivery to him on the way. Eric Hosmer is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Jennings will make the catch, and the inning is over. Royals leave one. Leading off the inning, Kurt Casale, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Catcher, Kurt Casale.
Into the seats, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Brad Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, it's just the third inning, but you can already tell. So far, he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended, and it's worked out for him so far.
A good heater right there. We'll take a look at it again on Show Track. And guys, that's already his second strikeout of the inning, and he's done it on the minimum of 6 pitches.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or 2.
Logan Forsythe will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th. Alex Gordon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Smiley gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 3-1. Paulo Orlando stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Royals settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Royals 3, the Rays 1. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, and they'll need him to get something going here. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Corey Dickerson stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Just overmatched him there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane And that's out number 2. Desmond with the curveball backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Orlando is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Alcides Escobar heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
The batter.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there he goes towards second. Grounded down the third baseline. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And now they've got him picked off. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Smiley's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Forsyth onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, this is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here he lets the ball get deeper into the zone and stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
Dickerson going back. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
He's got to be out there on the mound saying, what on earth just happened? He was cruising along. He got the first 2 outs, then on 2 pitches. Single, home run. I tell you, you can't let your guard down for 1 second out there, or you're going to get burned.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Enny Romero is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch and the inning is over. James Loney will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
In there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And Loney can't come up with it here as he swings and misses to record the first out. Logan Morrison is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Kurt Casale is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's to first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is. Salvador Perez will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Dickerson on the move. 1 out. Mike Moustakas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Jennings on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. And Moustakas will chug his way around to third. He's in with 3 bases. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out.
Well, you know, every base runner is precious out there, but they're even more so when you get them all the way to third base. So when you get careless and get tagged out there in no man's land, well, that's going to drive your manager crazy.
Into the box now, Paulo Orlando. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run by Alcides Escobar, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brad Miller will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 1 run, 2 hits. And no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Logan Forsythe will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. That's it to short. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, you've got a big lead out there, so this probably won't be a huge error in the long run, but you've got to be able to finish this game out strong. I mean, here he probably just lets his focus wander for a second, and next thing you know, he's throwing the ball away.
Evan Longoria is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa. They're down 7-1. Xavier Cedeno will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Kiermaier at the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down. And this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Eric Hosmer is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Line softly toward the hole, and that gets down in front of Jennings, a base hit. Kendrys Morales gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. There he goes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's on the move again from first. Hot shot on the ground is short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw from Jennings is too late. He's in safely at third.
Left fielder number 4,
Alex Gordon will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. Salvador Perez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. Corey Dickerson will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Desmond Jennings will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. In there, strike one. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jennings is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Stepping in now, James Loney. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mike Moustakas comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And reined in, 1 away. Paulo Orlando will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown nine as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. Alcides Escobar stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Forsythe has got it, and the side is retired. We'll see Logan Morrison start things off when we... And there is Logan Morrison. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Well, maybe a leadoff base runner could get them going and give them a chance. They need to start making a move if they have any hope of getting back in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ventura gets the sign. Here's the 0-2.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, he'd have a shutout working except for that home run back in the 2nd inning, but he's been on top of his game so far. No doubt about it.
Kurt Casale is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Brad Miller will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. It's still an 8-1. Into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him, 2 down. Eric Hosmer is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. From the stretch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Hosmer around first on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. To the bottom of the... Kevin Kiermaier will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Logan Forsythe steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Evan Longoria will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And this deep into the ball game, you get the feeling that he's not going to keep getting
on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Royals...